Hi guys, thanks for stopping by Mike's shed. Oh God, honestly, you know, when you're doing a video from the shed, I'm not going to lie, doing a YouTube channel in a 4x6 foot space, and your stock's building, the stock piles are building, it's getting tight in here, I'm not kidding. So I went in Manchester today, and I got the bus up there, and I got off the bus, I was like, you know what, I'm kind of hungry, you know, and it's a bit of a funny time left, got a few jobs done in the morning, we got into town, and I thought, you know what, and it dawned on me where I wanted to go. I've not been there in a good few months, and it was Yadgar Cafe on Thomas Street in Manchester. Guys, if you're ever in Manchester, get yourselves down there. If you want authentic curry dishes, free curries and rice, it's absolutely fantastic. Guys, been going for an age, you know, years upon years. Before the Northern Quarter was the Northern Quarter, it was like the Tip Street area. It's been going since that time. Guys, you go in there, it's like stepping back to the 1980s. It's fantastic. If you're a nostalgic retro head like me and you want fantastic, authentic food, it's fantastic. So, guys, get yourselves in there. I was talking to him, like all of us, he was worried about fuel prices, running a business. Small business is getting absolutely stranglehold at the minute. There's so much chaos going on in the world right now. It's a sad time. It's almost sadder than the COVID times. That was a sad time. It was an unusual place. And to come straight out of that, straight into what's going on in the world right now, it's awful. My heart goes out to everyone across the planet right now because it's just absolutely fucking crazy. It's crazy. I don't want to get too much into this, but, at the end of the day, as cheesy as it sounds, good prevails, doesn't it? At the end of the day. So let's hang tight. But, it's just what is going on at the minute. A lot of people are making a lot of money, and a lot of people are struggling. So, right. So, yeah, I was in town and I ended up, I was wandering around and I was thinking, where can I go? What can I do? I'm not wasting my money on crap. I'm not buying something for buying's sake. And it dawned on me, I've not been in NQ64. And went in, don't have to pay to get in, went in NQ64, and it was like arcade machines. It was fantastic. And what I quite liked about it was you weren't tied to a time slot. You didn't have to pay something where you felt like you couldn't leave. It was like you go in, I grabbed a beer, it was like £7 for 15 tokens, and that was enough for the amount of arcade machines you've got in there. Don't get me wrong, it's not Arcade Club, which has a massive selection of retro, modern arcade machines and cabs and pinball. This is what it is. It's a bar with a lot of machines in it. It was great fun. I went in on my own. It would have been good to take Michelle in there with me, or maybe not the kids, but Michelle in there, a few drinks. Jumped on Operation Wolf. Oh God, it works. It's in there. It's working. Targeting on it's fine. It's well maintained. But yeah, House of the Dead. So it was good to have a beer, and it was fantastic. Music. I was in there. All I was hearing was like 90s hip hop, Redman, Mobb Deep. I was like, oh my God, this is just insane. I was just listening to like pure hip hop the whole time in there. Really good 90s stuff, and it just straight into Athletics Palace upstairs. And I was trying to find some CDs. I couldn't get my hands on anything. Everything was shutting. I left it too late, guys. It was my fault. So it was quite a good afternoon actually. It was quite a good afternoon, and then I got back in. Did dad things, wandered around the house, recycling and stuff like that. Oh God, what am I talking about? Anyway, so in regards to the Retrocade, I got in touch with the seller. The guy was sound. He just said, listen, man, I didn't even know I'm supposed to have two joypads. I'll give you some money back. And I got refunded a £5, which was more than enough. I think I paid 35 for it, so it's like 30 quid. To be honest with you, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good system, actually. A bit unusual. I powered it all up and it was all in French, so I don't know if the person that had it before was French speaking or it defaults to that. I don't know. It was a bit weird, and I thought games had been put on it. I'm not sure what comes as standard, but everything is arcade port that I've played so far, barring one, which was Trojan, which I was hoping was the arcade port. Trojan was the game that me and my mate used to go to on Tip Street before Northern Quarter was like bars and stuff. and there's an arcade down there. My God, man, you went in there, you were looking over your shoulder every 5 minutes, like the dodgiest arcade, but it had some of the coolest games. It didn't have many, mainly slots, but it had like 3 or 4 cabs. Trojan was one of them, and what a game that was. So when I fired it up and it was the NES version, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, what a load of shite. So that was the only disappointment on there, but that is a top little system, that Retrograde. Yeah, really cool. And guys, I'm going to try and get a review done on Weapons Lord. Because this is a really cool looking game, you know. I put this on, I was really impressed. Controls are a bit funny. At first, so what I did, I put it on, I was about to do a review, like I said I would. And I put it on, I was like, I wasn't sure if it required a 6-button controller. So I checked it out and it didn't. I don't know if anyone else can tell us whether it does or not, but I checked out, there's a lot of, you have to hold down keys to do special moves and stuff. So it might be just the way I'm playing it. We'll see. I'll do a review on it anyway. So guys, stay tuned for that. Yeah, so basically I was on Instagram the other night and there's a guy in there called Ryaheart, and he, I'll put his details. The guy's a collector. He's a collector probably like the rest of us. And he's got a really selection of stuff, Blu-rays, figures. He's into it all, and the guy's got some really nice stuff. And amongst the hundreds of people you look at on Instagram, you're constantly churning through, and you know, and this guy posts stuff that's like really interesting stuff and nice to look at. Quite nostalgic for me to look at a lot of the stuff gets his hands on, and he's guy's sound. Anyway, he posted some stuff. He was like having he was selling stuff, and on one of his posts, he had a lot of VHS, and he had robot jocks on the. Actually, I'm cutting into this too, so he had quite a lot of stuff. And you know, it's like on Instagram, you get to it too late, don't you? You know, it's like if you leave it too long, you know. Listen, what am I talking about? So listen, I got something off him. It turned up. Probably the most neatly packaged box I've ever had on the channel. Really tidy. So let's get this open. Scissors at hand for once. So I'm going to cut through. Sensibly packed. Ta-da! Let's get in here. And it is some VHS, but no ordinary VHS. Scissors again. Gotta say, mate, this is very tidy packaging. Very tidy. Oh, this might be rental, ex-rental. Brilliant. And it is Crash and Burn. Now, he had Crash and Burn and Robot Jocks. Now, I didn't realise this was a sequel. I used to see this in the video shops years ago. Look at that. It's absolutely fantastic indeed. I really like that. Is absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Fantastic quality. Yeah, I was really impressed with that. And he's Be-Kind Rewind. It's all rewound. Box in fantastic condition. It's in an entertainment. It sounds really petty when I talk about things like this, but it's in an EV. As I always used to call this company EV. And it's even got the EV logo on there. And it's in an EV box. Entertainment and video. Wow, that's really impressive. Now, I never saw any of these. I seen them in the video shops. A couple of mates had seen the Robot Jocks. Now, he sold Robot Jocks. I got to it too late. He even contacted me, saying I've got some VHS. I missed the boat. But he did have Crash and Burn left, and I got that. And I'm really looking forward to watching it. Now, I want to review it, but I think I'm going to wait till I can get my hands on Robot Jocks. And it's a bit gutting because if Robot Jocks was in the same quality condition as this, it would have been amazing to have them both. But thanks a lot for this, pal. It's fantastic. Really appreciate it. I'm so chuffed and the quality. And yeah, fantastic, nicely packaged. So check him out. I'll put these link in the bio. On Instagram, he's got some really nice stuff. And he was doing I don't know if it's a loft clearance he was doing, but tons of stuff I think he was selling. But yeah, great. Really chuffed with that. Crash and burn. So yeah, whew, I'm so happy with that because it's a lot better than what I expected to end up like knackered, like most VHS do. But it's really been well looked after. So fantastic, thank you. So moving on, and I won't keep you much longer. I went into, I can't remember, I got these from now. So, bit of PSP, we've got Army of Two. I've always fancied this. And this for me, you know, obviously the time it came out, the graphics won't be so it's probably suited on the small screen of a PSP. Still trying to get my hands on a PSP 3000. They are like gold dust and they're expensive. The prices have gone up, it's phenomenal. I also got a UMD. I've been getting into the little UMDs, and I got The Devil's Rejects. Now, I'm not going to lie, it's a really good film. I actually find it quite hard to watch. Some scenes, I find this film quite hard to watch. Even though I love it, I think it's a very good film, good horror. Just some bits are hard to watch. And it might be me, I might be becoming a bit of a soft ass in my old age, but I think I'd have found them hard to watch years ago, but it's actually quite a good horror. Well worth a watch, but you know, it's not the gore. There's no gore content. It's just the weirdness and the sort of, it's quite a bit of what I was cruelty in it. Like, you know, it's worth watching. Don't let me put you off, but it's just one eye. I'm a bit like, oh god, I hate this bit. So yeah, so it's a couple of PSP, Army of Two, and The Devil's Rejects. And then I also got, which I was really happy about, I've been after it for a while, it's really cheap, and it is Bayonetta on the Xbox 360. You know, so I've got Bayonetta and what's the other one I got the other week that's sort of along the same lines? I can't remember now. Oh, 1 minute, it might be here. Guys, what am I doing? I'm rooting through stuff. Oh, Bullet Witch. So I quite like having them two on the shelf. They're sort of like the same kind of theme. But yeah, really pleased with that Bayonetta. They had it on the Wii U. I've seen a Wii U going today, and like I think Cash Generator's been bought out by someone, or they've, I don't know, evolved into someone else, CXG or something like that. And they had a Wii U in there with the handheld for like 90 quid. I thought, you know what, that's not bad, but I'm not buying it. I'll buy it. I still need to get my hands on a joypad for the other joypad. It's not working. So for the Xbox 360, so I need to get another joypad. I was bidding one the other day and lost the bid. It was quite a nice one. It was a Street Fighter one. So yeah, so I got Bayonetta. I don't know what this came with. It's got the book in it and everything. Yeah, so quite happy about that. And then finally, another one I got that I saw it years ago. I always liked the cover, and so I'm bending right down. I'd left them on the floor. How unprofessional is that? I'm like leaning over, and that is Big Mother Truckers on the PS2. I wonder what the draw was to me buying this game. I still can't fathom it out. And that's got a nice manual. That's in really good condition. Guys, these were like £2. So, really happy with that. Big Mother Truckers. So yeah, chuffed to bits with that. So guys, that's me wrapping it up for till next time. So I've got a fantastic little bundle of stuff there, and I think I really want to review this, but I'm going to wait to get my hands on Robot Jocks, and then we'll move forward with this. But that is in absolutely fantastic condition. I've got a nice little batch of games, and I'm happy with that. So it was a successful little pickups week, and yeah, chuffed to bits. So guys, thanks for stopping by Mike's Shed. I'll see you all soon, and you take care of yourselves out there and stay positive. Because what else can we do? We ain't got any fucking choice, have we? So guys, see you all soon. Take care.